Trades. What's going on, my silly mother? Woo! Hey. All right, guys. So I did some more reading, and while I was having my burger, and now we're just walking here on the beach. Let me show you. Beautiful beach here at Torrey Pines. I got a little message for you guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, the water's getting to it. Oh, go Clove. Right? Got the beautiful, beautiful beach side here. I love this. It's one of these private beaches no one really knows about, hidden gems. And I really enjoy coming here because it's one of those things that, I don't like to go where places are crowded. Well, so let's go ahead, walk, talk. Hopefully I don't step on a bee, right? Because then I'll have to go pee, right? Because my dog stepped on a bee. Remember Amber Heard? All right, so, okay, so a couple things. World Bank is warning the economic forum that increasing interest rates is going to lead into a severe economic crisis. So this is the starting point of the Federal Reserve's future pivot. We're already starting to see now, if you go ahead, World Bank, Google World Bank, and maybe, follow it up, and I want to see what you think. They said, hold on. Hold your horses there, J-Pal. They're like, listen, if you continue raising interest rates, you're going to get to a point where the whole world, not just the United States, there will be a global recession, okay? And that is bad, okay? That is bad. Because you have to understand, we are the world reserve, okay? And currency, all right? And whatever the United States puts out, the rest of the economic forum puts out. Which is why a lot of places have, recession, inflation right now. Because they listen to J-Pal's money printing thing. So there's that. Number two, FedEx just went ahead and stated something very scary. The market is on a foot with this. They specifically said, well, we're experiencing, FedEx would know because they know the shipping and, they're responsible for that. And it's a very big international company, FedEx, right? There's this nice guy here controlling a device for the little kite here is flying. It's really, it's pretty good maneuvers there. But in any case, what the Federal Reserve, what the FedEx chair CEO said, he said, you know what? We could be experiencing a global recession, and it could happen by next year. So a lot of people are scared that this recession is imminent. Now listen, back in November, I specifically made a video, and I said, warning, a lot of smart investors are starting to sell. Elon Musk sold a lot of his shares. Jeff Bezos sold a lot of his shares. So when you start seeing the smartest of the smartest investors selling a lot of their shares, one of the best investors of our time and business people and entrepreneurs, it's a signal to take into consideration. But again, they sold at peak euphoria for retail investors on January of 2021. And everyone was like, no, FUD, and all this garbage, right? But what's happening now is Elon Musk specifically stated that he believes the economy is going to be good in 2025, okay? Which is exactly where I paired up my intrinsic value calculations for CLOV, for Clove. I wrote it down with my little index finger, where I saw a bee almost stinging me with a little butt in the air, right? And yeah, so I think $25 is going to be happening. I believe by 2025, we're going to see a beautiful, beautiful Clover Health run. And Wall Street, you're going to start seeing, once one SPAC goes up, and then other SPACs will follow. And the history of SPACs, they're going to start tuning in and changing their ideology. About 90% of SPACs are shit, right? A lot of them are crap, like XL Fleet and a bunch of other ones, right? But once you start seeing a couple of them start going up, you're going to start to see Wall Street and the majority of the market participants are going to say, well, wait a minute. Perhaps, maybe, just maybe, some of these SPACs are actually good. And they're going to go in and take a look at it, investigate, and they're going to find Clover Health, and they're going to see that, oh my God, it's free cash flow positive, right? let's go ahead. I saw something in the chat. Put the $sign to let people know it's a stock. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because let's do that. Let's go ahead and walk here. Let's do that. In California for San Diego, so definitely hope it sends some signals on over. Also, if you guys want to see the bee, the bee, I put the bee under here. There it is. It's dead now. See, poor bee. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna put you under here, so my dog doesn't get stung. Oh yeah, you love the beach broadcast. Yeah, it's L Stock Trades, right? Beach broadcast, right? Tuning in the environment, right? But yeah, it's just I was doing some reading, and I said, you know what? I would love to go in and tell you guys about the World Bank. The World Bank is pretty much warning the Federal Reserve right now. If you keep increasing interest rates, you're going to tip us into a recession. And good luck with that, because guess what? You're going to go ahead and you're going to dip down and put interest rates to 0%. And then what? Then you get the fusion frenzy that we had again. And then inflation is going to go back up. You got to go down slowly. Listen, guys, listen. Here is the conclusion, okay? Here's the conclusion. And this is, buy and hold, okay? If you think the United States economy is going to go in the toilet, then good luck in the other parts of the world, because it's going to be, toilet's gonna, what's worse than that, right? It's going to be the gutter, okay? The United States stock market is going to continue. What the hell is this guy doing? What the hell? This guy's walking on his hands. Look. See that guy? You see that? I'm going to go record near him. He looks interesting. Maybe I should be doing that. Was he walking towards the beach now? He's upside down, guys. What the Okay. Top of his head going on right there. Alright. I lost my place. Long story short, buy and hold is a great strategy, especially if you do an intrinsic value calculation, because, ladies and gentlemen, listen. The reason why it's a great strategy is that in the long run, the stock is going to go back to its intrinsic value. In the long run, the Federal Reserve is going to decrease interest rates, and they're going to start reprinting money, because guess what? That's the society we live in now. They screwed us over. The government spends more money. Right? There's the government right there, right? No, I'm just kidding. The government spends more money than they get in, and they're going to continuously spend even. Oh fuck! My dog just look at my dog. Holy shit! There's my dog. He just headbutt me. Like, oh, get off the phone. Sorry, guys. They're going to go back to their monetary easing policy, because that's where we're at right now. Go look at Ray Dalio and go do some education on that, and you'll see. Sadly, you know how America goes up, and now we're here. We're at the peak of America, and sadly, we don't know what country is going to take on, but we are definitely peaking. And this is what happens when a civilization peaks. They print more money. Okay. So I live in San Diego, but I'm not a stalker, so I won't come looking for you. Haha. Oh, that'll be really cool, man. I love San Diego. Here's this gentleman here. Here's let's go ahead and if we do that for every bear market day we've had for Clover, I think we would be ripped, right? All right. But I love each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and have some fun here on the beach. I love you guys. Look at this beautiful ocean here. We're going to go ahead and talk tonight. I want to talk to you guys about some politics and whatnot. Not really politics, but do you think, I'll kind of lead the question here. Do you think pop stars, we should take pop stars seriously and when they talk about politics, when they have no understanding of macro and microeconomics? So I just find that really interesting to go through. DKNG, so DraftKings company for sports betting. A lot of states are going to need the money to essentially, get out of the funk that they're in terms of negative free cash flow once the Federal Reserve money dries up for them. So sports betting is going to most likely be legalized, and we're going to see it around the country. The issue here is we have to look. I love the CEO, but we have to take a look at the free cash flow and gross margins, and look at, I believe PENN is also in sports betting as well. So we want to take a look at competitors and see how they're growing in comparison to DraftKings. Okay. What else here? Raising interest rates, recession, hyperinflation. So what is it really? Holding current rate. That's the thing. It's a battle. It's a battle. I personally think inflation has gotten into the hearts and souls of Americans and the world economy. Chairman Federal Reserve specifically states and says, hey guys, we want to raise rates quickly so the global economic forum doesn't believe that inflation is going to stay forever and they're not going to incorporate it into their prices. That's wrong. They've already incorporated in their prices, right? You have things that are 20% more than what they cost last year, right? So I think that game is over. And if you go to other parts of the world, their inflation is insane. So the Federal Reserve is in a very dangerous spot. And let me tell you right now, they are going to pivot, okay? They are going to pivot. They're going to pivot, right? So the problem is just make sure you make your money, and make sure you save your money, and make sure you invest your money wisely, and make sure you secure your family really well, because America in the future is going to be a very tough America, okay? All right, there is no going to be more middle class. It's either you're rich or poor. That's pretty much what it's turned into, okay? Right? Okay, makes sense. I appreciate that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love is goodbye. I think, oh my God. If it gets cheaper, I might have to sell my soul. I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, it's such a good stock, good company, great future. It's going to be growing in line with the amount of 10,000 Americans turning 65 years of age every day, and it's going to be great. It is going to be great. I just saw a seashell. I can't say those words correctly. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. And that's one last little view here. I love you guys. And if you're ever in San Diego, visit Torrey Pines. Beautiful area. Grill at Torrey Pines. Phenomenal. Best burger in town. And yeah, these are one of my spots that I like to visit. Another spot is Ottawa in Canada. Great hot tub Nordic spa. For all the Canadians out there, Ottawa Nordic Spa, one of my favorites. Great spa, world-renowned spa, very nice. I really enjoy it. It's out in the snow, and usually go there in the winter, and it's just relaxing. I walked out of there just loose as a goose. Okay, loose as a goose. God bless you guys. See you on the next one.